What happens to an office building if its businesses leave? Many across Southwest Connecticut could have a second life as housing. In Stamford, Norwalk, and beyond, property owners are proposing to turn vacant or nearly vacant office buildings into housing. This trend started a few years ago, but was accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic as more companies moved to remote or hybrid work. And the state recently made it even easier to convert offices into housing thanks to a law signed by Governor Ned Lamont in July 2025. Converting a vacant office building and even building on an existing office site can have many benefits for a community, including using an existing site instead of building on open space, providing additional housing, and adding economic value. But as more of these conversions are proposed, communities are concerned about the implications, wondering what it means for their economies as well as their local infrastructure and neighborhoods. Let's explore a few proposed or approved projects across the region, starting with 101 and 201 Merit 7 in Norwalk. For decades, Merit 7 was seen as the gold standard for office parks and is home to the highest concentration of jobs in the city, according to Norwalk's 10-year master plan. But right now, there's a proposed plan to convert two buildings in the office park into about 300 housing units. Representatives for the developer said one of the reasons for the proposed conversion is that much office space is unsustainable in today's world. A few towns over in Stamford, the zoning board recently approved a plan to convert the former headquarters for the WWE into an 84-unit residential apartment building. The building, known as Titan Towers, was even featured in a Super Bowl commercial, but the developer said they plan to convert it to housing as the demand for such office space has decreased over the years. Some smaller projects in the region include the conversion of 400 Main Street in Stamford to 41 units, the conversion of 60 Katona Drive in Fairfield to 18 units, and the conversion of 530 Old Post Road in Greenwich to 10 units. But what does this all mean for our area? Overall, experts have said this trend is going to continue to grow as the need for commercial space dwindles and the housing market remains tight. Experts say that converting the buildings is better for local communities and their tax bases than letting them sit empty. And by providing more residential options, they're helping to address the housing shortage we're seeing across the country. Still, there are some remaining questions that we won't have the answers to immediately, such as what does it mean for a city to replace places of employment with places that people live? How does it impact the tax base, the infrastructure, and the community as a whole? These are some things we'll continue to report on and keep an eye on. Reporting for Coastal Connecticut Times, I'm Kelly Prince.